AgweekTv, presented by Kaler Farms.
It's shaping up to be another above normal sugar beet crop in the Red River Valley and the region. American Crystal Sugar Company and Mindak Farmers Cooperative are gearing up for the harvest. American Crystal expects to start pre-pile harvest on August 15th. Mindak is starting a month later. Mikkel Pates has more on this year's crop.
Well, nothing is certain. This year's sugar beet crop looks to be a good one.
There's a lot of factors that we put into place when we make our yield estimates and try to predict station averages and district averages. Planting date, stand, the amount of beets that come up after planting, canopy closure dates, those are things we factor into our equation.
The tops are turning yellow a little earlier than they'd like due to the lack of rain, but they are seeing higher sugar content than average. And so far, growers have been doing a good job of controlling Cercospora leaf spot disease, so that shouldn't have much of an effect on yields.
Cercospora for us, it impacts sugar, it impacts root quality, and then of course it impacts the storability of the beet, all three of which are incredibly important to us. The biggest thing for us though is going to be the quality.
With just a couple of weeks before the pre-pile beet campaign, this is Mikkel Pates at Glendon, Minnesota for AgWeek.
American Crystal's pre-pile harvest runs until October 1st when the full harvest starts. Consequences of dry weather continue even after much of the region saw some recent rains. One big concern ranchers face is the lack of feed resources for winter. NDSU Extension livestock specialist Gerald Stucka says North Dakota is in somewhat of a unique situation for dealing with drought and lack of hay. Stucka says the state is blessed with tremendous feed resources other than what's in the pastures, but they're not always feed resources you think of for cattle.
But if you think about the byproducts that we produce in this state, we have a wheat industry and we feed weed mids, the byproduct of the wheat milling industry. We feed corn byproducts, whether it's corn gluten feed or distillers grains. There's tremendous amounts of those available in North Dakota. We feed the byproducts of the barley or the malting industry, barley sprouts and barley pellets, beet pulp and beet tailings. Now you have to be a little bit cautious. You got to be careful about what you feed and how much you feed. But you can feed cows in confinement or in different ways than we normally think of traditionally.
Stucka says some ranchers should also consider moving their cattle to another state for the winter where feed is more plentiful.